Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness, and today we are going to do more stuff. But we're going to find out what's going to happen, actually. This Chatod is going to want to speak to us.
Oh, a new mission.
Larder, you mean to get some food? Who uses the word larder?
Larder. Hold on a sec. I have to look this up.
Well, I'm assuming it's a word, but it seems like a dumb word to say when you could just say food. But anyway, there's apples called perfect apples that the Guildmaster likes to eat, which you see him dancing with during dinner. And somehow all the apples are gone. So
something bad would happen if the Guildmaster couldn't get perfect apples, and Chatot's kind of vague as to what exactly would happen, but I think it has something to do with the anger that we actually saw a little bit in the last.
No, he's gonna explode.
It'll go to your thighs, and then you'll blow up. Ooh, alright, here, a larder is a cool area for storing food prior to use. Larders were commonplace in houses before the widespread use of the refrigerator.
Oh wait, did they say they were gonna fill the, Did they say they were gonna get larder or fill the larder? Because it seems like they said they
fill the larder.
Okay.
We're not, the larder is the place where the food is stored.
It seems like you really like that coughing statement, because you were holding on it for a while.
Coughing!
So yeah, we're gonna go to a new place called Apple Woods.
Apple Woods. Are we gonna find some iPods?
And we're gonna fight some apples.
iPods in the wild.
Apples.
Buy some apples!
Buy some apples.
Oh dear. Yeah, I've been storing money. I don't like holding on to it, I like storing it.
I leave it. I just hold on to it because I don't really, there's not really any benefit to holding on to it besides just safekeeping. But there's no negative.
Saving it? You mean there's no benefit to saving it?
I don't see really any.
It's very beneficial because, like with your bag, with your items, you do lose money. I think you lose all of your money if you die in a dungeon.
But that's what I'm saying. We're not planning on dying. So
I know. We're cheating the system, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Team Skull is being evil. Also, that's kind of cool music.
Team Skull.
So Apple Woods. Apple Woods is a woods filled with apples. Mainly you're gonna find grass and bug types in this dungeon. Specifically, you can find Caterpie on floors 1 through 4 at level 10. I'm not gonna go through recruit rate because the recruit rate is pretty. The ones that I'm gonna start talking about are gonna be the most probably like Caterpie's recruit rate is 8.2, so he's pretty easy to recruit. Whereas compared to like a Beedrill, which is found floors 8 through 12, the recruit rate is 5, and their levels are 12 through 13. You can also find Hoppip and Budew, both level 11, floors 1 through 5. Burmy with a Sand Cloak at level 11, 1 through 5. Oddish, floors 1 through 6, levels 11 through 12. Butterfree 1 through 7, the floors 1 through 7, and levels 14 to 15. Paris, floors 1 to 12, levels 11 to 13. Weedle, floors 4 to 9, levels 11 to 12. Executor, floors 4 to 12, levels 11 to 13. Combee is floors 6 to 12, levels 12 to 13. And Gloom is floors 7 to 12, levels 12 and 13. And Kakuna is floors 8 to 12, levels 12 and 13. Do I even go through do you think I need to go through the levels and floors? If that's
okay. I mean, there's a lot. In short, too long did not read. This is the place to find bug and grass types. I mean, I don't mind. I think it's helpful, especially for people who are really seriously going through the game and who don't want to spend time on Bulbapedia or Cerebi.
So they'd rather spend time watching a video series.
Yeah, they enjoy hearing your lovely voice. Oh, this is our first semi-permanent member of our team.
A female Paris. A female Paris.
A female Paris? Oh,
see, for whatever reason, a lot of females tend to join us more than males. Because every time I've had a recruit, and part of the reason why I've been hesitant to have everyone join is because I want to have some of them be named, but all of them are females. So really, yeah.
Uncle PK.
So now we have a female PK. Okay, no, actually, no, I don't want that image in my head.
PK is a woman, it's now canon. Oh, man. Oh,
actually, there is one Pokemon in here that would actually work for someone else on our team and would be preferred to be female, but... Oh, wow. You know, I kind of like this dungeon.
I like the drums.
Yeah, the drums are good. You know, I'm wondering though, how many references do you think we can fit in this episode about apples?
About apples?
Apple, and specifically, you know what apples I'm talking about.
Those apples?
Yep.
It's not just any apple. It's a perfect apple. A perfect apple.
Yeah, I feel like someone mentioned that actually that fire Pokemon can walk on lava, which is useful.
Oh,
but
yes. That's unrelated to this dungeon, but yeah, apparently that's a thing. I didn't think it was.
But I still think water Pokemon would be more useful for the beginning, simply because there's tons of water everywhere. Like, even in this dungeon, there's water.
And actually, there's an orb in this game that I've passed over this orb a few times already. There's an orb called the Drought Orb, where in the entire floor of a dungeon, if you activate it, the water will actually dry up.
Now, is that a game exclusive orb? Is that one of the?
No, that's both games.
Okay.
The only game
Well, hang on,
exclusive orb for darkness is Foe Seal Orb. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, exclusive darkness is the Violent Seed, Foe Seal Orb, yeah. And the other one is the Foe Hold Orb for time.
Yes. Foe Seal just holds them in...
Foe Hold is an item that afflicts an enemy on the floor with the petrified status, whereas Foe Seal is an item that afflicts all enemies on the floor with the pause status.
Oh, okay. The Petrify is it the one that scares them away? So
I'm assuming Petrify makes them, like, stoned. Not stoned, but, like, that they're, like, frozen in place, whereas, Foe... It's kind of the same thing, but I guess the hold is like they're stuck in one place and you can keep attacking them, whereas seal is all the other enemies will stay away from you because you're keeping them paused, as opposed to... Let me look into it more.
I'm just wandering.
But I assume petrified.
Oh, this floor of the dungeon gave me problems. As you can see on the map at the very top.
Oh wow, this is where the dungeons get more and more complex.
Yes, this is the kind of dungeons we've been wanting to see for a while.
Wanting or...
challenge you. There we go. And this isn't even fair. Chimchar's just burning everyone up.
Of course. I mean, this is a dungeon for Chimchar. It's a grass dungeon.
And even Pikachu, like, with Beedrill being apart flying and...
Okay. The Foe Hold Orb is the one, and that's the one in time. It gives them the Petrified status, and a Pokemon with Petrified status is incapable of action until an attack or move is used on it. Oh. Whereas the Pause status stops moving and simply observes what's going on for a while.
Okay.
So they can't move, but they can... I'm assuming they can still attack, technically, if they're paused.
That's a good orb to use on if you have like throwing items or you have items that use a greater distance. Like there's a move called Energy Ball that actually travels down your line of sight and hits the first target it hits. So it's good for Pokemon with moves like that. And actually, Energy Ball is a very common TM that we'll see.
Now, did you check what Parasect has? Because it'd be interesting to see what, at least for future reference, if you didn't do it here, seeing what our people we're using have as moves and statuses. Moves and also, like, what kind of ability it has, too.
That's a good thing to ask.
But...
that I can actually figure out real quick.
Can you? Isn't it kind of random, somewhat?
The movesets? I don't think the movesets themselves are random. The abilities could be.
Yeah, this dungeon should be is pretty much a cakewalk for if you're a fire Pokemon. I mean, unlike Waterfall Cave, whereas if you would think, oh, if you're electric, you'd be able to get through electric Waterfall Cave, but then they throw in the, you know, mud-based Pokemon like Wooper or Mud Ground.
Actually, I'm pretty sure movesets are indicated in the just the Pokedex. I mean,
no. You can, if you go to your team and you can check their statuses, and it tells you what they're, or you can do several things. You can check their moves, and you can check what their abilities are.
No, I mean when they level up normally, the moves they learn as they level up are the same as the 4th gen Pokedex from like Diamond and Pearl. It's the same progression.
Oh, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't be able to know what Parasec's moves are, but
I can check real quick. I'm actually on Parasec's page. It can learn Giga Drain, Aromatherapy, X Scissor.
Yeah, but I'm more curious about what it knows right now.
Its abilities.
No, okay, wait. This is something important. Your belly's empty. What does that do? Because I usually fill my belly before it's empty.
It's important to keep your HP up so that you don't die, but there's another way you can fail a dungeon. As you progress through the dungeon, you have a belly. Yeah, you actually have to feed yourself.
But like you see, like yours went fully empty. What happens at that point?
At the point when your belly becomes completely empty, you start losing HP.
So it's okay. That makes sense. It's kind of like I can't think of what the things, but it's that oh, it's kind of like in Banjo-Tooie. This is a dumb example, but in Banjo-Tooie, how when you're doing the Clanker's Cavern thing, I think, or Clanker's Cavern in Grunty Industries, if you're going through that, once the time goes up, you still are alive, but then the poison comes in and you slowly lose health. So it's kind of like, you know, kind of like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, we found the perfect apple tree, but what's this? Oh no.
Oh. Skuntank is a tree.
He's a tree.
Like, Skuntank's not a tree, silly.
Not Bloomberg.
I'd like to be a tree. Ha ha ha. Oh, wow. I'm actually challenging them.
As you can see, Pikachu is coming through a little bit of character development. He's no longer, or PTM's no longer a weakling. He's still a weakling, but he's a little bit more confident.
Hey. Thunder Wave, Thundershock, you're done.
Oh yeah, I'll admit, Pikachu's really useful.
Pikachu has a lot of utility and a lot of bursts, like big damage. But Pikachu's very weak on the defensive side. Nevertheless, I'm challenging Skuntank to a battle, so... Oh, what were they gonna do? I have no idea what kind of dirty trick they would have pulled, though.
I'm assuming that when you went up to grab the apples, they would have, like, poisoned you, or killed you, or poisoned you and then killed you, I don't know.
I'm going to kill you dead. Yeah, that's kind of how you do things. Oh, they're gonna recognize me. Alright.
Oh, they're gonna take us on fair and square. Oh, they were gonna... Oh, no, that's what they're gonna do. They were gonna have you jump up and then just jump you as opposed to having me and,
Oh, they poisoned us.
But yeah, they used a gas attack.
Oh.
And they also left Zubat behind, it seems.
Zubat? Oh, poor Zubat. The throwaway minion. I kind of wish there was actually a battle that took place here. I was kind of hoping for that.
Well, we'll hopefully get to that eventually.
Maybe. I actually don't remember if we actually do battle them or not. I think we do at some point.
Also, I like how partners like still interact with the situation even if they don't say anything, like how Parasect is looking around.
Oh, that's Paris right now, by the way.
Or Paris. I keep calling him Parasect, but